Hello everyone, Tymerover here, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Try of PC Building Simulator. If you're not familiar with this series or this game, be sure to check out the episode number 1 of the series in the description below. But suffice to say, it is a PC building simulator where you take on the role of a PC repair slash builder, and you're basically completing contracts to earn money, to do other things, and so on and so forth. I'm currently in the career mode of PC Building Simulator, but there is a sort of freestyle sandboxy mode as well. But we've been going for about a month in game at this point. A lot of the early missions, as I discussed in the first episode, are very simple and they get a little bit more complex as you go through. But I left off last episode with the idea that we took on if we take a look here, a building down here. A builder, whoops, no, right here. Can you build me a new PC? So we left off with can you build me a new PC? In between episodes, I ordered a few parts. We did jump ahead a couple days here because I tried to like skim on the shipping. So it took a little bit of time, and I just like jumped ahead. So I have all of these emails here that I've not addressed in my little simulation here, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the build here. So it doesn't have to be super fantastic of anything. It doesn't need to be fancy, but could do with a reasonable amount of RAM and storage for the weekly slideshows. They can get rather long. So we're going to go ahead and just focus on building kind of a cheapo one here. So we'll pick this up and plop it down over here. We're going to grab you and put you on this machine right here. So we've only spent 40 bucks so far, and that's because it's the case. That's all we've got in here at this time. But of course, that is not enough. We need to build a functioning computer here. So we're gonna go ahead and tear into this bad boy, plop like that. I'm gonna swing her around and just pull out the side panel here, or the back panel as well, just to get a few things in, because we could remove this case part, but we can get to the hard drives and everything over here. So first thing we're going to want to do is install the motherboard. Now I purchased a few items, which we'll do first here, but I'm hoping to be able to use some of the old used items that we've got just to save us a little bit of money. And again, this is going to be the first one that I build in game here, so I'm not sure ultimately how this is going to go. Now, I will say, I mean, having built computers, two, really, mine, and messed around with some of my old ones, this is pretty accurate. Now, I will say a lot of this stuff is so very easy in the game here. Like, I really like the, well, I mean, compared to real life where you're trying to like unscrew a lot of these things, in my opinion, that's so damn difficult. All right, we don't want that connected, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so we've got the Mortoni H17M Tech motherboard. I did decide that we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use this off of one of our old computers that we upgraded, just because I don't think it doesn't sound like it needs to be anything crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and see how this comes out. Let's put in our little thermal paste like so, and then let's get some CPU cooling. The Mortoni Thermal 100, so very cheap. Should be okay. You're gonna go get connected there. Oh my. Okay, no, I was gonna say we have one. Whoo. I think I bought this one. So let's go ahead and just put this in. Up there. So get our power supply in. All right. So we've now got the power supply, we've got the CPU in, we've got the CPU cooling in. That's good. We need the memory. And I think I just got a data. Yeah, these two. I think I was going to put 16 gigabytes in because that's what is required from the mission here. So let's go ahead and alternate. We'll put one there. And then all the way at the bottom, go here and just plop you in right there. So we got that taken care of. Upgrade to 500 gigabytes of storage. So we'll plop back to the side here, or the back. Install. So I only need 500, but I've got two Seagates of 1 terabyte. So I'm going to go ahead and just use one of those. Close that bay drive. And let's get this stuff connected. There to there. And you to there. You to there. Come on. There we go. And then swing around. We get this fan connected. Like that. And we should be alright. We are missing one more thing, and that's the graphics card. So let's just go in here. I've got a couple used graphics cards. And I think I'm just going to... Well, we've got quite a few. Might just use one of these older versions. They don't need to be super great. Remove. Let's get this PCI lock out of here. There we go. Insert. Oops. I need to remove. Well, let me figure out where this is going to go. Okay, you need to go in here, and we need to remove this one. Third from the bottom. There. Nope. There we go. Alright, now we should be able to plop that in. There we go. Excellent. Go to PC parts. Oh, wait, that's not right. Lock that into place. Because if I don't do that, it's going to complain that it's an incomplete case. Alright, let's go ahead and power it up. Oh, wait. That's not going to work. Oh, wait, it's booting. Weird. I didn't actually have to install the hard drive or anything. Interesting. I guess maybe because the DFL Radeon was used and so on and so forth. So that's good. So we had a budget of $750 from this client, and we spent $469 to complete it. So not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and put the side panels on. Swing around, that there, go there, and then we'll just finish you up right there. All right, this thing is done. Go plop it into the area over here and collect our money. Let's see, all the way to the bottom. You collect. So I'll be curious to know what we end up with here. 469. Like, I doubt we're gonna get 750. I think it's like you just bill the budget, or you bill what you spent. So I don't know. We build the used parts as well. New parts, used parts, $669. So we did make a profit. Though it's interesting, like the used parts, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Like I went the cheap route and like just used some of our used parts and so on and so forth to get that job done. And so on and so forth. So we're good there. So that is what I had hoped to accomplish in this video. Oh, we don't need this anymore. I am going to purchase this bad boy. So I had this in my cart earlier in order to facilitate one of the other jobs that I've got. So yeah, we've got a ton of jobs here, but that's only because I jumped ahead quite extensively. Um, so we're going to go ahead and take a look. So we've got this one waiting on it. A 3D Mark score 4803. I think we did one of these missions before. This is just a general upgrade, not really useful. Another upgrade. Very good to get parts and stuff from these. Because the upgrades, you basically keep the graphics card and whatever else you're upgrading, which you can then resale, essentially, unless the client doesn't want used parts and so on and so forth. So that is how that all works. Request to upgrade. Yeah, back in business. Uncle Tim apparently wants me to freaking pay $5,000 for some shadiness I don't even have. Alternate repair service. I'm having problems with my computer. Well, discard because we can't do it anymore, which is fine. What's wrong with you? You want to replace a PSU or a power supply as well as a CPU. You don't have very much in terms of money budget-wise. Bruce, diagnose and fix. We have diagnosed as well. Please help. Replace PSU. Well, we could certainly do that. And you want plastic red cables. All right, let's grab you. What PSU do you have? So for this one, we're just going to replace the current one. They're not asking for an upgrade or anything. So you have a Cooler Master MWE Bronze 550. So what we want is to just come to the shop. I will buy this as well. Get the power supply. Type in Cooler Master. This was the one that he had. It was 550. You've got a budget of 100, which add to there. You then give. Yeah, we're gonna probably eat a little bit here because if they want cables, we need some cables. Add to cart. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a hit here because the cables cost 100, but you never know. Some other people will need them, and so we can recoup the loss there. But yeah, we're over budget a little bit, but that's fine. We'll eat that cost just a little bit. Yeah, buy this. You're in transit. Do we want to get anything else? We're gonna have to see exactly what some of these are gonna want in the future. 3D Mark, end of day, 6 days. That's quite a bit. 230. You need to get to 4478. I'm going to accept you. That's just essentially swapping out different parts to try to get that 44,000, either the graphics card or the CPU. It helps to have like some older parts on hand to sort of test things out. 3D Mark, end of day. Request for an upgrade. Yeah, all these things. You replace hard drive, replace RAM. You've got. So yeah, you're just asking for replacements here. So that's easy. Martoni Easy Store 500 and Team Group 4 GB. So storage. Easy. It was 500, correct? 500 T-Force or Team Group, yes. So come here. We're going to add you. And then let's get the RAM. Memory. Let's get team group. Oops. Team group. And we're looking for, what was your speed? 2666. It's the red one. 26. Let's just do it this way. There we go. There we go. This is the one. Boom. Good. 780. Buy now. I like it. All right. So we're going to jump to the next day, and that should be here. Oh, and yeah, I can't remember if we had talked about this. I did end up buying this other workstation in between episodes. So yeah, let's go ahead and progress to the next day. And then let's see what we've got in stock here. Those are all here. PC can boot. Place PSU. Okay, that's one. Let's grab you and bring you over here. Gonna need to dust this thing out as well. So let's do that first. Come on. Takes a while to dust. The dust mechanic is one that I'm not a big fan of, to be perfectly honest. It's kind of hard to really tell when. Okay, that's got it. All right, I get that worked. We've gotten it, but yeah, I don't know. I think the dust mechanic could be a bit more responsive because it's not super intuitive. Like, yeah, it shows when there is dust and you click on it, and then you have to wait some time, and then that part disappears, the dust or something. But I would like some sort of indication of like a percentage or something to show how much is left. Okay, you need a replaced. Let's grab you. Get rid of your PC or PSU. Alright, we got to undo all of this stuff. Main power supply up here. And then this thing. Don't want to. Side panel. Boom. Cooler master. Yeah, we've got one of those. Install power supply. There we go. Toss you in. I still don't have the upgrade yet for automatic reconnection of cables. Ryder Carl. Let's just make sure that he doesn't need any new things. Request for upgrade. Ryder Carl. Love some plastic red cables in there. Well, it looked like you had plastic red cables, but we'll switch these around. Ugh. Yeah, the auto connection I look forward to getting. Because connecting all the cables by hand is very obnoxious. Alright, you're there, you're there. Luckily, you can do it from the front. Like, you don't actually have to, like, tear into the full computer and move things around. It is, you know, better that way than it is in real life, I will say. Okay, you're done. Incomplete case. You should boot just fine. So let's go ahead and toss that on. Before I do that, just to make sure. Why can't I? Because it was plugged in. That's good. Take you out. There we go. Get that locked in place. Alright, so that should be everything. And now we can go ahead and put this side panel on. Like so, and power it up. Hooray! Alright, you are good to go. Let's pick you up, drag you over here, toss you there, and collect our reward. Gotcha. Alright, and then there was some others. We'll do one more before we put a pin in this video, and let's try here. Trying to remember what we got. This was a CPU. Was this the... No, it wasn't that one. Oh, those are new. Okay, we got to come down here. Available upgrade. You're done. Make my PC better. Graphics card. Can't remember what we bought on that one, so I'll just leave it be, because we got something else, but I can't remember what it was. Do get back to solicited personal attorney to Prince Duatart, exiled prince currently held at Tychester. We are unable to leave without our computer being searched by authorities. Due to the negligence or oversight, this computer is not working in condition. I have made several contacts for repair, but all proved abortive. Hence, I decided to contact you. I have worked out the procedure that will ensure success, and as a lawyer, I will ensure that all our actions are within the confines of the law. I am authorized to offer final reward of $4,000 for any assistance rendered, full payment to your name and address, or on transit to be delivered to you. I will forward to you one computer hardware for immediate repair. Please replace the hard disk drive and return to the forwarding address supplied. Upon success, receipt of working hardware, we will release the remaining reward amount to you. Do we have it? I will so do this. Mortoni Easy Store 500 gigabyte. Yeah, sure. What could go wrong there? In fact, that's actually how we're going to end this. I'm not going to worry about the rest of this stuff. Let's take a look if I have a... I do. I have a Mortoni Easy Store 500. Excellent. All right. Let's go. Let's get this this Prince, his computer. Test at telecom. Yeah, end day. Sure. Why not? Where is it? There it is. Aha! All right, we're gonna crack this bad boy open. So those are the solid states. I should be familiar with this case as it is the one I have in real life. Well, same design. Mine's white though. Let's see where. Yeah, we got crack that open, and here's the drive. Do you actually have the solid states in there? Doesn't look like it. No, because the solid states would go right there, but I don't see any cables going out there. So it's literally just this. All right, so let's undo you, undo you. Ooh, come on. All right, in the front here. Whoops. There we go. Again, you would think I would be a little bit more aware of this case. All right, plop you in there. Ah. All right. Go in, close. Cables. You go there, you go there, and then, come on. Plug you in. Install PC parts. Let's get this in. Good. Next, beauty panel. You're gonna go there. Close, close. I want my 4,000 bucks. And then power it on. No OS installed. Yeah, that's about right. All right, let's throw in the USB drive here. There we go. Power it off. Power it on. Have the OS installed. PC can boot. Come on. Aha, you are done, my friend. All right, let's send this back to the prince, and I'm sure we'll get our money. But there we go. Collect. Okay. Did we get our money back? Maybe we need to go to the next day? Perhaps? Let's go to the next day. End day. Come over here. Do we have one? Hey, there we go. Hello again. We received the previous hardware with great satisfaction here. Our final reward, worth $4,000, is being prepared for dispatched. Unfortunately, we were unable to fully recover the necessary data and required further assistance before financial assets are confiscated. Please build a system of the following specifications to the authority can approve final release of my client, Prince Duarte. Hardware must reach benchmark of 3,000 for fully verify your blank earliest response will be appreciated. Oh Lord. Okay, I guess we're not going to fully get through the $4,000 one. Who knows how many parts this client has, this quest has. But we've gone on long enough, and we accomplished what I had hoped for, and we built our first PC. So I hope you guys enjoyed a look at PC Building Simulator. Very much interested in continuing on myself. Now, if you want to see more of these episodes, please let me know in the descriptions below, as well as hitting that like button. Because this episode, as you probably might have guessed, I just sort of I'm not going to actually continue from where we left off. We've just sort of pushed through all of these jobs, and I've got all these things waiting. I just wanted to get to the point where we could actually build that first PC. So if you want to, we'll go ahead and start recording some episodes proper, completing missions and everything. But otherwise, this has been a very, very short look at PC Building Simulator. If you're someone like me or someone that's curious about, building your own PCs and learning how to do that, very much recommend this. It does give you sort of a play box, a sandbox in terms of, doing things and putting things together and figuring out how PCs are built and so on and so forth. You don't actually have to start from scratch and act with real parts that could break or so on and so forth. So I definitely recommend it. Otherwise, Thanks everyone for watching as always, and if you did like it, please like that video, and if you want to see more content, I highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye.